At Uluru, one of Australia's most famous sites, the path to the top of the 348-metre-high landmark has closed forever. From 1930 until 2019, tourists from around the world came to climb Uluru, perhaps not realising how important the rock was to the local people, the Anangu. But that has changed. October the 26th, 2019, was a day of celebration for the Anangu. Closing the climb was an act of respect for their ancient culture and the rock that is so important to them. Anangu, other locals and tourists met at Uluru to celebrate closing the climb together. Uluru stands at the heart of the Anangu's land. The Anangu have lived there for thousands of years, perhaps as many as 30,000 years. The rock is deeply important to the Anangu. In their culture, climbing it has always been forbidden. As Anangu children grow into adults, more and more traditional stories about Uluru are told to them. The stories are special cultural knowledge that is passed from generation to generation. And so, it is against the traditional laws of the Anangu to tell these stories to people from other cultures. That's why only adults from the Anangu culture know exactly why the rock must not be climbed. Tourists are still welcome to the Anangu's lands in Uluru Katajuta National Park. The Anangu say they want to teach others about their lifestyle and traditions, and show tourists how the Anangu's lives connect to this wide open country. Today, tourists can walk, cycle, segway, or even take a camel ride around the 9.1-kilometre base of Uluru. There are guided walks to special places near the rock, and tourists can hear some of the Anangu's stories about these places. There's also a huge variety of cultural sites and wildlife here. However, some parts of Uluru are so important to the Anangu that tourists are not allowed to photograph them. Traditional dot painting classes are a great way to create memories. Or tourists can photograph the night skies over Uluru in an astrophotography class. The Anangu hope that tourists will continue to visit the area, but they say that they don't care about money. They are happy that Uluru will never be open to climbers again.